Hi everybody, it's Sarah again with another paint pour video. This one is going to be a dirty pour, or we also could call it a flip cup, depending on how you flip your cup. So the difference is I'll show you in a second. I am using another reused canvas. You can see there's another picture under here. Again, it is going to be totally covered. You're not going to see any of what's happening on this canvas right now. So just hang in there. Now, for this project, you're going to need your stir stick or a skewer from the kitchen, or if you have like a popsicle stick, something to stir with. You need a cup. And I'm using my 4 different colors of paint. I have my white, I have my light teal, I have my lilac or my light purple, and my royal blue. So with this, it's all going to be about layering in our cup. And depending on the different weights of our paint, it's going to make certain ones create cells and other ones create lacing. So if you want one to be more on the surface, you'll want it to be a lighter paint, so add more water to your paint. So I like my white to be really fluid, so I add a little extra water to my white. I'm going to start with white. And I'm just going to put a little blob in there. See how much is in there? Not a lot. I'm not going to fill this entire cup. I'm only going to fill it to about this line. See that line right there, the bottom of that second tier? And I'm going to alternate colors. So I'm going to put a little bit of this, a little bit of this, and just keep going. So I'm going to put a little bit of each, layering my colors, a little more white on top, and then just keep going down the line, adding a blob of each. And I do this right over top of my canvas, and my canvas, make sure it's on top of that drying rack inside of your tray, or on top of your tray, depending on which kind you have. See how much is in there already? So I just have a little ways more to go. And we're just going to keep on blobbing it in there. Look at how pretty that's already starting to look with that color combination. I don't use a lot of purple. And today I thought, you know what? Change it up, add some purple to it. I'm going to add more of this teal and a little more white, and we are golden. So the amount of paint that's actually in these cups is only like this much, down to this line here. And then I add a whole bunch of our extender to it, which makes it so that our paint lasts a long time. See how much is in there? Okay. So a flip cup or dirty pour. So a flip cup means I would take my canvas, turn it upside down, and then flip it over. A dirty pour would mean I just like dump this thing upside down on there and go crazy. I'm going to do this one, so it's a little more controlled, and you can see what happens. So I'm turning my canvas upside down on top of my cup, and then together I'm going to flip them both, set it back down in my tray before I let my cup up so that I can control and make sure my paint stays inside, and then I'm going to let it go. Now look at how cool that looks already. So what you can do is you can scrape out the inside of your cup, use up every drop of this paint that you can. Use that stir stick and just kind of blob it on there. Okay, good enough for me. I'm going to put this over there, make sure it doesn't get all over everybody, and then tilt away. And make sure you coat all of your edges. And it's going to start pulling that paint, distorting it, and also bringing some layers up from underneath that you might not have known were there because the way that you layered it in the cup. Okay. So we're going to keep tilting till we get all the edges covered. If you have to add more paint to your canvas, you can do that. Look at that ripple down there. That's neat. Okay, we're going to tip it back this way. Sorry, it's a little, can't really see this part when I tip it the opposite way. And then keep going this way. Now, I'm going to set it down. Now look at how cool. It looks kind of like a galaxy in here where the white is. I'm going to wipe my hands off because I am a big mess here when I do this. And you can see little air bubbles are going to start popping, and it's going to start creating a different image than the original one that you made. It's going to evolve over time. Now you can also add more paint right onto the canvas. Say you have a couple of empty spots. You want to fix them up. Make sure the entire canvas is covered. You can do that. You can go back in and then lift it and tilt it again, just to make sure. And that'll help kind of drag the paint that you already have on there and pull it over, instead of just having a dry canvas in those spots. Now, if you want to have more of your color, you just keep tilting until you get it there. So that, my friends, is a flip cup. And the dirty pour will just be taking the cup and flipping it over on top without having the canvas upside down. So 2 different variations of that. And there's lots of different ways to create paint poured art. I'm just going to tap around my sides, make sure all of my edges are coated. I kind of like these empty white spots. Think about how they balance out your painting as a whole. You might even think, like, I want to add some more white over on this side, but I kind of like it. It's like very galaxy. So I'm going to keep it like that. So thank you guys so much for watching our video today. And again, this is a flip cup. And check out all the other videos, subscribe to the channel, like this video, and watch for the other videos coming up as well. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you soon.